Today we're playing the Hogger Snuggle Struggle build. That's right, Snuggle Struggle. Hogger is going to be placing himself on the map and forcing his way to victory no matter the enemy that comes our way. Now this build is pretty simple. It's going to consist of Hogger, who has the beautiful talent Hamhawk, which allows him to get 10% maximum health each time he's played. On top of that, he has his normal passive, which increases his attack speed and movement speed by 35%. Now, with that being said, the rest of the build is pretty simple. We got Quillbore, because who doesn't like the Quillbore in this meta? We also have the beautiful Murlocs, because Murlocs are our best buddies when you are Hogger. He has tamed them and shown them that they need to throw their spear at enemies for him. We also have the Dark Iron Miner, who is a must for the Arathi Basin map, simply for that middle node area right there. We also have Safe Pilot, Blizzard, and we have the Dark Spear Troll, because right now he is my favorite unit. Throw in those sticks at the enemies. Now, as you can see, the enemy did get an engagement towards my base, but we were able to simply destroy it. No worries. Ooh, those whelpling eggs. That's okay. My troll should be able to survive that, no worries, and continue on. Now, the main method of this build is that no matter what comes at you, Hogger is going to continually be strong. So you defend, let Hogger become strong, and you apply so much pressure that your enemies cannot keep up. Now, the enemy we're going up against is the Dragonkin guy. Now, he is very strong and tanky. If he hits my base, he's going to shred it. Plus, with the fact that my enemy is using the build where he uses that character and has the shaman behind him, it is extremely forced to be reckoned with. Now, I do see his safe pilot. I'm going to eliminate that here in a second. We also have him playing the combo right there while we have Hogger going on the right-hand side to the enemy base. We're going to eliminate that safe pilot since we don't want it to continue to do damage, and we're popping our Quillbore. Instantly, my enemy does the same thing. That's actually pretty hilarious to watch. So basically, my whole little push there is just going to be a delayed time. As you can see, he wiped out all my enemies there. Nothing to worry about, guys. Again, it's the Snuggle Struggle build. No matter what we go up against, we're going to find a way with victory with this build. That's how it's going to work. We're going to drop Hogger right there specifically to get rid of that shaman. Hopefully, he does swing that Hamhawk perfectly right there, dropping my troll. He also dropped his whelplings, but that's okay. We got rid of the main contender right there, which is his commanding leader. And as you can see, my troll is just going to simply eliminate all the enemies that are coming up. No worries. Yes, we took some damage to the base, but guess who also took damage? Our enemy. So we're going to drop the safe pilot on that little corner right there to continue doing damage to his base. Now, he does have the Pyromancer, which, as you can see, one-shotted basically my troll, which sucked because I think my troll is a lot stronger than that. So we could drop that, but it doesn't really make sense. Hogger's strong enough. And as you can see, he's getting stronger. His health is increasing, and he is near unstoppable. We're dropping the Murloc simply to deal with that air. Oh no, he drops the Quillbore, which taunts. That sucks. So we're going to drop the Troll here to add some extra range damage because we need to get rid of those whelplings. Not that they were too much of a worry. Pulling aggro with our Quillbore. We know he does not have his Quillbore, and he does not have a safe pilot. While we're slowly sending units on his right-hand side every chance we get. We also are going to get the mine in the middle uncontested. We're going to drop it. We're going to get rid of his miner definitely here with our safe pilot. Boom. Doing enough damage, and they should eliminate him there, allowing me to get that mining node. Dropping this right here. Perfect. Oh, he blew my guy up, but that's okay because I used my proximity bomb on the eggs, which blew the eggs open, and they took out my Dark Miner. But as you can see, my safe pilot did a fantastic job. My safe pilot got eliminated by the Pyromancer, who's doing a fantastic job. We're going to look to get that mining node while we have Hogger applying pressure on the second side. Now, the enemy build, the one mistake he is making, in my personal opinion, is the fact that his build relies on the heavy combo of the Commander and the Shaman. Other than that, he's not going to be able to do anything to me, which is actually great for me, in my personal opinion. Hogger's coming down here, and as you can see, the Quillbore pulling aggro. Hogger is getting so strong. So as I was saying, with the enemy having to do that, if he doesn't have that out, I can slowly whittle him away. I can apply pressure where I want, dropping the Blizzard, doing damage on the base, and eliminating the Pyromancer. He's at half health right now. He's struggling to get resources because I'm ensuring we control the middle ground. He's going to need resources as his combo requires a lot of resources. He does get his commander out, which means he's in a deficit right now. He doesn't have enough resources to really do much, and we're pushing pretty heavily on the right-hand side, and Hogger is just doing a fantastic job. No, sorry, not Hogger. The Quillbore is doing a fantastic job keeping the range alive. I mixed that up there, but that's totally fine. But Hogger's running in super fast, and I used that Blizzard actually in the wrong spot. I didn't mean to do it right there, but that's totally okay. And his base is getting whittled away. Even with the overtime, we come out victorious. And there you go, the Snuggle Struggle build. So we're going to continue onwards here. We're facing off against the Blood Mage. Let's see how this is going to go. We're dropping Hogger. He's moving very slow right now. He's going to come back stronger the next time we place him down. Surprisingly, my enemy hasn't placed anything down or isn't using spells. Because whenever you see the Blood Mage build, that's what you want to really worry about. You go, okay, I know he's going to have spells. He's going to drop his Blood Mage, and I think maybe he quit. because it doesn't look like he's placing anything. Normally at this point, you would see the enemy place down something. I think this may be a free win, and you know what? I'm going to take it. The Snuggle Struggle build is also great at deterring your enemies from even wanting to fight back, and that's what's so great about it. That's the power of Hogger, the terror of Evelyn Forest. We're about to end the tower here. I will definitely take this free win. I have no problem with it at all. Now, with that being said, we're going to see who our next opponent is going to be, and it is the Dragonkin himself, the mighty warrior General Draxeth. Now, we did face him off in the first round. It's a different player right now, which I don't mind, and he has Abomination on his deck. Quite interesting. You immediately saw I put one person on the right-hand side and left-hand side, pop the Quill board to pull tower aggro, and he dropped some rogues. I actually like that. But that Abomination is going to be an issue, but we're starting to throw sticks on the right-hand side, so we're doing some nice damage. He did, however, summon his commander. Now, he used a lot of massive units early on, which means he's going to be able to probably get to my base, not 100% sure, and he drops the Pyromancer. However, the main issue he's going to have here is the fact that he has such high-tier units, it's going to be heavy costs on him, so he's going to need to secure those resources. And it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to do that because, as you can see, my Dark Iron Miner ensuring. Yes, I do know I have to find a way to clear this, but I'm not really worried because, again, the Snuggle Struggle build, this is where it excels. So we're going to get rid of that Pyromancer on the right-hand side, drop Hogger to literally tank some damage, do whatever he can, drop in the Murlocs. We really need to get, oh, that other Murloc ditched the main squad, but we were able to clear the people attacking our secondary tower. Now we just have to get rid of this one right here, but we're just going to go in and collect some resources. It's fine. I don't mind sacrificing a little tower health just because, you know, sometimes it's worth it to keep your resources up. You just have to know when to do that. So we have a safe pilot there looking at that Abomination, but we're going to get, oh no, he dropped the Murlocs. If he did not, oh no, wait, hold up. That works out good. The safe pilot was able to survive and actually started to do damage to the base. We're at about even in health right now, but I'm not too worried. Again, the Snuggle Struggle build will excel and come out on top. I have confidence in this. Now we're dropping Hogger. He's running towards the enemy, but we're going to pull aggro with the beautiful Quillbore. Now I saw a comment in one of my previous videos where they talked about the safe pilot and Quillbore being a must with this current meta, and I 100% agree. Every so often though, I'd like to take out the safe pilot because I don't think we need it 100%, but that's just me trying to try around new builds and have a lot of fun. But the Quillbore, however, I will say I think he's definitely needed to pull aggro and just be that tank range on the map anywhere. But right now with the Arathi Basin, I guarantee you Dark Iron Miner is a must-have in the build. If you're going to try anything different, this is the one guy you have to have with it. Dropping Hogger there to literally see him do some damage, because Hogger is getting stronger every time I play him. Eventually, that Abomination is not going to do anything to him. Look at that damage. Oh no, his poor Murloc got stuck in the edge there. I wonder if they can fix that with the code, or is that just how the map is designed. We're pressuring the left-hand side as well. We're going to drop this beautiful Blizzard here. Hopefully it gets rid of the troll. Yes, so my troll survives. We may actually get this tower here, and we probably do. Okay, I think we did. Yes, we did. Perfect right there. So we're going to look to drop the, you know what? Let's do Murlocs in the background since they're not too high health. I was going to drop the safe pilot or the Zandal, Dark Spirit Troll, sorry, but it didn't really make sense resource-wise, so that's why I was waiting off a little bit there. So we're going to drop, and I think this is going to be GG here. He doesn't really have anything. Yes, on the bright side for him, he does have the Abomination out, but now he's down resources, and I'm easily going to be able to take it out. It's already at less than half health, and there we come with Hogger, who's stronger than ever. My poor Dark Spirit Troll got pulled in and eliminated by the fire. And you can see the other one is just chucking those sticks. And we have another contingent going on the right-hand side. We're going to drop down Blizzard. And there we go, GG. The Snuggle Struggle build coming out victorious once more. So we're going up against another Blood Mage, which is interesting. It's weird that we're going up against General Draxeth, then a Blood Mage, then we continued it on with this pattern. This is very odd, but you know what? I'll take it. This guy's actually playing out the game. Unlike letting us win the first round we faced against a Blood Mage. Now he places the Blood Mage on the left-hand side while placing a contingent with the Ghoul. I think that's how you say that properly, and his Dark Spirit Troll, and we come down with a safe pilot, eliminating that there, and we should come out on top there. Perfect. Now the Ghoul is a very nice character overall. The Dark Spirit Troll did good damage to the secondary tower, by the way. The Ghoul is a very nice character. It works for certain builds. I will say that it's a very nice tank, cheap tank that can survive, especially when it gets some kills. Yeah, they're going to eliminate what I had going towards their base. I'm just going to keep dropping the Dark Spirit Troll every so often on the left-hand side because why not? Since he's playing a lot of air units, this is going to come in handy. We're going to pull aggro there on that tower, and ooh, he changes his units to go. So he's going to try his best to funnel it down that avenue. Perfect for him. So he's getting the Blood Mage right there. The Blood Mage is going to eliminate my little squadron there. No worries. But we got Hogger coming down and we're dropping the Blizzard. Hopefully it's enough to get the tower and get the Blood Mage. No, it's not. But we do eliminate his commander, which is always a plus. I dropped the safe pilot. However, in hindsight, I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, it was a little extra damage I needed, and the safe pilot is not tanky against secondary towers, only against the main base, obviously. I can't wait for the tower change. Let me tell you, when the tower changes, the meta for this game is going to change so drastically because you can use a lot more units. Like, I'm trying to do a Maiev build for this map. It's going to be very interesting. I've been testing it out. I lost a lot of matches in this testing out, but I think I finally got it down, so I'll hopefully make that video for you guys later in the week or next week. Who knows? So we got Hogger there. He's getting stronger. Look at him run super fast right there with his tiny little legs. Man, it's surprising to me how much fun Hogger can be. Oh man, that Murloc, he did such a good job at least chucking one of his spears towards the dragon. We're going to collect the mining node right there, and the Dark Spear Troll comes out. I think he's going to be able to take out that ghoul, no worries, but you know what? If we need to, we will have to drop the Quillbore. I think we may have to drop it in a second. No, I didn't have enough time because the resources didn't come up, but we're still doing damage to the enemy base, which is always a fantastic thing to do. Since remember, guys, I know I've said it a lot, the Snuggle Struggle Hogger build is all about pressing your enemies and forcing yourself to victory regardless of what they have. It's just perfect for all these avenues. It's not the best deck in the world, but it's hilarious to play and it's really fun. So with that being said, we keep pressuring and we're going to collect the mining nodes in the middle. I don't think the dragons hit the proximity bombs, so that means that most likely my poor Dark Iron Miner is going to die right there. That's totally fine with me. You know, it's an easy reset. At least enemy isn't getting these resources. My Cobalt, however, was very unnecessary. My Cobalt was just walking, having a good time. Did not expect to get hit that hard. Okay, so they're going to eliminate everything there. So we're going to drop our safe pilot to do some damage on the backline and get rid of that Dark Spear Troll. He does eliminate, however, my safe pilot, but that was inspected. So that basically means I have the resources under control right now. My enemy is struggling. He has damage to his base. Even if we go in overtime, dropping Hogger right here, he's going to simply basically, oh, he has Gargoyle. Oh, okay, that changed my train of thought there. It just went off. I did not know he had Gargoyle, but it makes sense for the Blood Mage build, as Gargoyle helps pressure the map. Yeah, but that one Murloc is doing the MVP job right there. Just throwing away all he can with his little spear. He's about to die, though. I'll be very honest with you. He's about to get wrecked by that Dark Spear Troll, and there he goes. He turns into Oblivion. There was no reason, really, for me to place on anything. I don't mind taking the little damage to the base. We also have pressure going on the right-hand side with the Dark Spear Troll, and as you can see, free damage off on the enemy base. He's going to get eliminated. Now, I could drop Blizzard, but it makes no sense. As you can see, Hogger is just running it down mid. He's doing a fantastic job right there. I love Hogger so much for the fact that he gets stronger. I can't say that enough. I placed that so badly. Look at how all of them got eliminated. The safe pilot was not supposed to be placed in that moment because look at that. It was such a mass AoE, and that was what the Blood Mage excels on. However, what's interesting with it is that the Blood Mage doesn't really have a lot of spells, which also helps him increase level. He does have some, but not enough. As you can see, he's playing Blizzard on my base. He's going for the base rush right now, but that's totally fine. Watch this. Hogger's just going to come in and keep swinging every so often. He may have died there, but it's not going to be enough. So we're going to place the the Dark Iron Miner behind him to collect that resources, and we have Hogger coming out there to defend while we are going to drop the Blizzard on the base, and we're actually running out of time. Hopefully we're able to come out on top here, dropping the safe pilot right there and the Quillbore. We're so close. Come on, come on, come on. Blast it. We win. I thought we actually lost that. I'll be very honest with you. It honestly looked like the enemy was about to win. I thought I had a little less health, but you know what? I will take it. That victory is ours, and the Snuggle Struggle build is undefeated so far. Obviously, it's not going to last like this forever, but it's hilarious to say. Now, we got a nice contingent. We're clearing them out here on the left-hand side since we're going up against Tyrion Fortune, who loves to heal. Tyrion Fortune is such a great character overall. I love Paladins. Paladins have been my main in World of Warcraft ever since I started playing way back there in 2005, and I will be honest with you, this is the first time in World of Warcraft where I've actually played something else because I took a long break from the game. I only came back for Season of Discovery, and I'm actually playing the mage and having a lot of fun. Even though Paladins are very OP, this probably would have been the best time to actually play. So we're going to funnel down our units right here. It was such a good call to put Hogger down there. Now, obviously, the proximity bombs probably would have eliminated that whole skeleton squad, but Hogger came in the perfect moment to save his buddy, the Dark Iron Miner, right there. Now, look at that. He has those knights, which are going to get eliminated. I still think those knights are such a bad idea. Even though they're super tanky, they're just not worth the trouble. And we're just popping the Quillbore to pull aggro while our range is doing some nice damage to them right there. Now, if he okay, I was not about to say, if he gets enough resources to pop Tyrion Forging, he is going to be able to save those units and get rid of my little push, and that's fine. But I still use the Blizzard, and my safe pilot did so much damage to the enemy base that he is about 50% or less than 50% right now. He drops a Quillbore in the middle, which was a very odd choice. I think he was just trying to get rid of placements so he can, like, I don't know, get another person on his deck out on his hand, maybe. I don't know. Oh, no, I see what he was doing. He wanted to make sure that it was enough time for the Griffin Rider to not get focused by the tower, but that's okay. Hogger's out, gets eliminating that entire squadron of skeletons. He has 2 Tyrian Forgelings on 1 knight, so we're going to drop Hogger, or not Hogger, the Murlocs to add assistance with the range. We actually may need to use Blizzard in this particular moment. We're going to drop and connect a lot of resources right here, and that's not good. That is not good at all. The Quillbore comes out and poisons my Dark Iron Miner. We're going to look to take a little bit of damage from the enemies right here if we have to. Hogger's doing a great job. We're using the tower's damage to clear out the enemies, and it works out in our favor. We're still on top right here. We're probably going to look to drop the safe pilot up at the base in a little bit. He uses Prowler. Prowler is not really a unit I need to worry about right now. Yes, I have my Dark Spire Troll, but I can easily pull aggro. I need to get rid of that miner. He sadly collects that, which I was hoping he would not. The Dark Spire Troll, oh no, the Dark Spire Troll's dead. I was hoping he would have targeted the Griffin first, but he didn't. He did not do that, so he died right there. It's totally okay. The tower is just going to take a little bit of damage, and we're going to push again here in a second as we're building up some resources, dropping our Murlocs as the tower takes that aggro right there. We're looking to drop, oh, you know what? We're going to drop Hogger on the right-hand side. I'll let the Dark Iron Miner get some very, very nice resources right there. As you can see, Hogger went off on the enemy Cobalt, so he's not going to collect any more resources. The Dark Spare Troll is doing some nice stick damage to those knights. I popped the Quillbore, and Hogger did more damage to the enemy base. Everything is working out in our favor right now. Nothing really to worry about. Oh, look at that. Now, those skeletons are actually level 6. He may have that trait for it, a talent. I'm not 100% sure. I know there's one that does that. Every time you play it, I think it increases in level. That's totally fine. Safe Pilot blasting away at the enemy base, trying to melt it down with the fire. The Prowler comes out. Now, Prowler with stealth is interesting. I think if I get that talent, I'll start to use him in certain builds a lot more than I would if he did have it, because Prowler is nice. However, the fact that he gets hit very easily is annoying, but he's very nice at taking out enemy huntresses or range. So we were able to get rid of him. So all we have to do is literally keep pressuring right now. He doesn't have enough resources to probably defend the Dark Spare Troll, so we're just going to keep that up and collect resources here on the map. That Dark Spare Troll, again, is the MVP. That's why I really love it with the talent. It is, in my personal opinion, my favorite. Hogger is being untouched by anything right now due to his large amount of health. Now, I wonder if I add the Shaman, if I get the talent for Armored and add it with Hogger, I think that might be a fantastic build combo right there. We have a lot of range, 2 Dark Spare Trolls on the right-hand side, pulling aggro, really nice with the Quillbore, dropping Blizzard on the base, and this is going to be GG with this massive combo, the Snuggle Struggle build with another victory. GG, and let me know if you try this build. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed it and have fun, because remember guys, it's all about having that great time in the game, or any game you play.